Welcome everyone to Tech Wizard Stream. Thank you for joining us today, and we will be starting a game of Icarus today. Well, not starting, but continuing our episode. It'll be episode 5 of season 1 here on Icarus. I hope you're all having a wonderful day today. If things aren't always good, and we all have those days, but why don't we just sit down, relax, enjoy a little time in Icarus. Let's get over and get started. I've adjusted some settings in my game thanks to a fellow Icarus watcher and player. Hopefully the adjusted settings will improve frame rate a little bit and help with a little bit of lag that I was having. Today we're going to be getting into how to build a defensible base. We just built our base, we just moved our base from a previous location down to here. This is J14. J14 has a lot of caves, some here, over here, and down here in J15. There's also some live nodes for oxide. I mean, not oxide, but exotics. There's some exotic nodes. So we just we want to get down here and get in here so we can start doing a little bit better mining and start our exotics journey. So that's what we're in the process of doing. We have a couple of talent points, skill points that we can learn. Let's look at those. We have 2 points that we can put into our tech tree. We have, I mean, there's a number of tier 1 items that could be useful. There's a healthy recovery concoction. Could be really useful. A little sign pack would be nice, but right now we need to focus on other things. This here, building rope from leather could be handy, but for some reason we can't unlock that. I don't know if that's requires talent leather breakdown. That's what it is. So we don't have that talent yet. I wonder if we could learn that talent, but we won't worry about it right yet. We could build the rope in the crafting stations, I believe. So the Karn is cute, kind of cool for multiplayer or server setups where you can leave a message for somebody, but not very useful. The one thing I thought about doing today is building dirt foundations. I want to think dirt foundations might be really useful as they do. It adds a +2 insulation from temperature, 100% from falling tree resistance, and 50% wind resistance. So I think that could be really useful for the foundations for our base. So we're going to take that one. And the other thing is dirt ramps and dirt corner pieces. I don't really see a use for that just yet, because we're going to be building with wood for right now until we can get up to level in tier 2. We can get all the way up to stone, and even with where we're going to be building with stone, dirt foundation still might be kind of useful and cheaper. But we'll be building with stone here. It requires level 15. We got 4 levels to go. Now we have one more item that we can learn here. We could learn textiles so that we could start building some armor. That's actually pretty handy, but also wood gate fortifications. And since we're building a defensible base, I think this will be something we get pretty quick. The gates are all we can build right now, so that doesn't help us much. So we'll wait until we can get both at the same time. The other thing we might want to get for our own personal defense, might be a longbow. Could be pretty handy. It does plus 25% projectile damage, plus 1 ammo capacity. So I think that's the other thing we're going to get is a longbow. So that's what we've got right now. We've got some talents. We've got 7 talent points we can put into areas. Now, to me, stamina is some of the most important things you can get right away. Kind of a new player tip. So let's look for stamina aspect. Now here was increased base stamina to a maximum of 40. So we're going to take 1 point there. The other thing is down this tree, we're going to have to farm a lot of lumber for our wood house and for many things in the future. So increased wood from felling trees. We'll do a couple of points in that. Over here, increased inventory weight capacity is really handy. Now that we've increased our resource level, we can unlock the ability to turn wood into sticks, so we now have that ability. Also decreased wood weight in our inventory. That would be pretty handy. Reduce exotic weight in inventory, also handy. Reduce encumbrance penalty, also pretty handy. Increased stone from mining, which we're going to want to get by the time we start building in stone. But there's some other aspects over here. We get buffs from dried meat are increased. We're going to be using a lot of dried meat right away, so we're going to take that one. Eating refills hunger bar more rapidly. It's pretty handy. Planted crops grow faster. Now that's kind of handy when we get up to planting. We're not quite there yet, but we will be planting a few crops probably today. Hey, Miss Beld, how are you doing? Good to see you. Glad you could join us today. I hear you're just starting your adventures in Icarus. So here is increased base health, very useful. And that brings us to the end of our talents. We have other ones here, habitation. We've already increased our stamina regeneration there, and stone buildable discounts. Now we are playing solo, so we have 4 solo points we can add. Increased base stamina, increased base stamina regen. We're going to take the increased base stamina regen for sure. And we're going to take increased base movement speed. And reduce damage from animals, reduce chance of spring, reduce damage from animals. We have 1 more point to take, decreased oxygen, hunger, and thirst costs. So that is very useful to try to get us going and reduce the amount of food and water and air we have to constantly take in. So those are the ones we're taking. We do need to get some food. Looks like, let's check and see if we have a food dehydrator out here, or dryer. We do. We're going to take this food with us, and we're going to put this food on the rack. I don't see anything else we can put on there right now. Another really good tip for everyone, if you haven't realized it, and I didn't realize it for a very long time, is that you want to take your seed pouch and you want to put that seed pouch in your base inventory down here. If it's in the base inventory, any seeds that you pick up won't go to your inventory. They'll go into the pouch up to a certain number. I believe it's 6 like we have right now. So if this was in our pouch when we picked up fiber, it would have gone directly here. Now with it also in the hotbar, you can hit the hotbar number and you can right click to just immediately open this up. So you see we have 17 fiber seeds there, right? So let's go outside for just a second. Looks like we're right in the middle of a storm. There's the storm noises. There's our ranching station. So right here, we'll pick up a berry bush. And see, we got fiber right there, and wild berries. Let's see if we can pick up till we get fiber seeds. 1, fiber seeds, 2, fiber seeds, fiber seeds. So notice we had, the lightning is definitely causing us a little bit of lag there. Ouch. I better make sure I get my hammer repaired. And we better... We usually try to wait until it's about halfway damaged, but we've got a pretty nasty storm coming through, and I might have to use my fire whacker if my house gets hit by lightning to stop the damage. I need to see if I can craft a torch real quick. I don't have enough fiber. Let's see, did we put a torch anywhere? I don't think we put a standing torch. I don't think we have a standing torch. Yeah. So let's keep an eye out for that, and we'll try to craft a torch pretty quick so that it's not quite so dark. I'm good, thank you. It's interesting. I'm glad you find it interesting. I think it's a pretty good game. It takes a little bit to get into it, and you know, there's a big tech tree. Definitely some... I plan on releasing a tips and tricks video before too long. That might help, as there are quite a few little things you learn as you go. Oh, durability of my door is pretty beat up. There we go. Let's hope we don't get a fire. Usually you'll see your roof start to burn. There's a tree out there burning. Got hit by lightning. That's one of the good things in building a defensible base. You want to make sure that you build it a little bit away from the trees. Whoa. See, there's another tree over there. Looked like it was starting to burn. It looks like the flash storm is basically over. Let me try to get some more fiber so I can build a torch. There we go. Let's build that torch so we can kind of see. And then we hit, it automatically goes to your hotbar there. There's a wolf. Let's crouch. We can get the 2.5% bonus. There we go. Stealth attack. Yeah, we want that 2.5% stealth attack whenever we're... right now, especially because as a low-level player, a low-level character, we don't have a lot of damage from our bow. And we got some meat. We also want to pick up the bone. There we go. Let's head back over here to our house. There's some sticks we could use. Let's make sure our house is all patched up now that the storm is over. Now, as you begin to build with higher level materials, you won't have to repair it hardly at all, especially once you get stone. Up to tier 5 storms, it resists up to tier 5 storms, so you know, it's really just in this wood stage where you got to do a lot of repairing. Now imagine I have another character, and it's much farther along than my Let's Play character. And he's in the desert now. And in the desert, there has been some storms that I've had to go around and repair my stone base. But at that point... I mean, I could build with concrete completely at that point, but concrete, it doesn't look pretty. Hey, Duck, what's going on? Nice to see you. Welcome in. Hope you've been doing well. I know you've been pretty busy of late, so hope all is well today, and I'm glad to see you joined us. We are going to be working on building a little bit. We're also going to be checking out some exotics. We might even check out a mission. We haven't built the Contact 4 device, but we do know how to build it. Let's go check our ship. Make sure we didn't leave anything in there. Yep, we've got some materials here that we can use. That we're storing here in our pod. So let's go see if we can rest. Where's our shack? We're going to be working on our shack today, making it a lot better. So let's start a campfire. You have to have a campfire lit to be able to sleep. We like to keep the doors shut because wolves will wander in. And let's rest to get it daylight. Let's turn off our torch. As it's daylight, it'll be a little dark, but not too bad. And ooh, there's a ShamWow. Can we get him with our bow? Got him. Got him right over that rock. But there's something over there. I hope it's not a predator. We're gonna come over here and pick up this ShamWow, I think. Oh. We're gonna grab our arrow first. Doesn't want us to pick it up for some reason. Huh. We'll just skin it. There we go. We'll get the bone so that we can make more bone arrows. Alright, let's head on back over here. And let's see what we can make here in our crafting station. Alright, in our oh no, we want an anvil. Because in our anvil we can now make the longbow. Right now we currently just have a wood bow. But we have enough stuff to make the longbow, so let's craft that. We're also going to put this oxidizer just in the inventory, kind of just store it here. We're going to put all this extra resource here, most of it. We're going to stick it off in. And what I was showing you earlier is the seeds. If we open the inventory, notice we got those fiber seeds went directly to the seed pouch. So we'll just drop these other ones in there, free up some spots. We can't put the cocoa in there, but we could just drop it right here until we get, till we build, because I don't think we built no, we didn't. We've already smelted some iron and copper, so we have that. And we now have a longbow here. So let's pick up our longbow here, right here, and we'll drop this wood bow in here to store. We'll put our wood bow on I'm going to put it here in slot 2. Leave all the other stuff. We also have some wheat. Right now we can't do much with the wheat. We could just drop it here for now. I meant to put all that stuff in here actually. So let me grab all of this. Because in the crafting bench is where most of that will go. Let's see here. Oh, okay. Yeah. So, and then we can just hit add to stack, and it'll stack most of it here. We're going to take this prime meat, because it's really good. We're going to consume one of those, and we're going to consume one of these. And that gives us 2 health spots, and we'll consume one of those. And that will give us all 3 slots in our stomach are full, and they give us these 3 buffs. We get this buff, and this buff. So it's always good. I'm also very thirsty, so I ought to get something to drink. We have our, right here. We're going to drink from our purifier. We also have our sponge there that we can use on our person, but since it was right there, we might as well just drink from our purifier. Let's turn the fire off. Let's see what's in here. We could throw this in here, but we picked up that buff that we get extra bonuses for dried meat. So we're going to stick that in there to dry it. Grab that little bit there. Okay. So what we want to do is build a defensible base. Now, we've already kind of started here with building our base out here along the edge. We are a little ways away from trees. We did have a tree over here earlier that was burning. I want to see if I may have waited too long, but if I find it, we can get a lot of coal that way. I don't see it. I probably waited too long and it despawned. But if you get over to it as it's burning and kind of as soon as it goes out, we could sure use some of this, definitely this here. So let's see if we can repair. our stone axe. And we actually can make a iron axe too. So I think that's something we need to go ahead and make, because we'll get more resources from an iron axe. Misspelled says, so should I build near my ship? I saw it has storage. I'm good. Still haven't turned on laptop in a while. Yeah, I understand that. Well, hope you get back into the swing of things. You made some pretty good videos there for a while. So, Misspelled, the best way to answer that question would be you'd kind of have to see our previous live stream, episode 4, where we talked about moving your base. I used a sneaky technique to move my pod. I wouldn't necessarily recommend building next to your pod normally, because your pod isn't usually right by the water. But if it's close enough, like this, to be able to kind of run back and forth, yes, I would absolutely say you can use your pod for storage. The only thing you need to make sure you one of the things you ought to make sure of is you don't return to station, because if all this stuff is in your pod and you return to station, you'll lose all of it. Every last bit of it will be gone, because the only thing you can take to station is your workshop items. So what I did is I used my pod to help move a lot of items that would have weighed me and my horse down quite a bit. He's also hungry. I need to feed him. So I used the pod to move things. And in episode 4 of our Let's Play, I showed you how to use it. It does require some workshop items. It does require some things already unlocked in the workshop. And so you have to get exotics to do that. But it could come in handy as a means to do that. And then you can move your pod right by your base and use it for additional storage if you want to. So hopefully that answers your question. Generally speaking, it's best to build by water, as it's easier to build just a purifier and get water regularly. But we need to build a shovel. That's what we need to build. So I don't think I've built a shovel yet. No. So I need 6 iron ingots for a shovel, and I need 6 iron ingots for a iron pickaxe. We need to build both of those, and we need to feed our buddy here. So let's see what we can do to feed our buddy right here. Crafting. Down here we can build this with seed and wheat. So we have wheat, and we can open our inventory here and pull out this seed, and then go to crafting and craft. Let's hit max 2. And it's 12 seed, 10 seed per. Yeah, 10 seed per, so it takes a little bit. But one of these little food, one of these little animal feed will feed him quite a bit. We're going to drop that in our hotbar. Press 5, and then highlight over our mount and right click to feed. So one of those gave him 33%, the other one 66%. So that'll be good for now until we can gather more seed, and we will be doing that pretty quick. So let's get 12 of these. There's 13 right there. Let's drop it over here in the anvil. And it looks like we can make our shovel. Let's craft our shovel. We need to get some leather. So here's some leather to make our pickaxe. There's our pickaxe. And let's craft that. Let's take our shovel. And we're going to drop that down in slot number 5. And I'm going to take this pickaxe and I'm going to swap it with that one. So there we go. Now let's look at, there's our pickaxe. Here's our bow. If we hold R, we can choose between 2 different arrow types for our bow. And we'll put that back up. So let's go out here and show you how to use the shovel. Well, we picked up a talent called Dirt Foundations. I think it was what it called. So if you come over here, just anywhere here where there's some dirt, and just left click, you'll start collecting dirt. I'm gonna collect, I don't know. We'll see how many. Let's get about 100. Just keep clicking away. Okay, almost. There we go, 100. So now if we go to our crafting inventory, we can go in here and we have dirt foundations. So we can craft a total of 5. Let's do 4 for now. And that'll craft in your inventory while you're moving around doing stuff. There's a little rabbit there. We also, we're going to expand the base a little bit. We picked up some walls and doors and foundations and all that we had. So we're going to expand back to our original size base at least. But we're going to even need to go bigger. Let's look at these foundation blocks that are in inventory. We'll right click and click deploy. The reason why I wanted to do that is because I wanted to place dirt foundations underneath this part because it gives us those bonuses. And that's one way we can help build a defensible base. Just like that. So now we've got a little bit better foundation. Looks like that wall's broken a little bit. So let's do 8 and let's repair that. There we go. And we just hover over with your hammer to kind of see what items, what the durability is of your stuff. So that's good there. Durability of the windows. All right. Let's go grab us a quick drink so we stay topped up. It contains 5 liters of water. Now, if we access this, we can see that there's charcoal in there. So we just keep that topped up with charcoal, either from the campfire here. There's usually charcoal in there if you leave it in there. And then that sort of thing. So you can just hold F down. There's a bunny rabbit. We could try out our new bow. Well, we don't need to use our bone arrows, so we'll just get that bunny rabbit just like that. And we can use stone arrows. We're doing more damage now. Also, we should be able to just... Normally you can pick up your kill. I have a rabbit currently on my side. I had it there, kept Floppy Bunny there for a little bit because one of our other viewers... Whoa, there's a wolf. Oh, it's hard to shoot in third person. And we've got the wrong ammo. Let's run this way. Let's pull out our knife. Let's stab him. There we go. There we go. So if we don't have the Floppy Bunny on our belt pouch, we can actually pick up the wolves and carry them with us. We missed quite a bit. We had stone arrows on though. Oh. Let's change to bone arrows for this wolf. There we go. We dropped him in 2 with stone arrows. And get lots of resources here. And then we do... Oops. We want to get this bone. We got this new iron pickaxe. It'll be a lot quicker to get the bone. We also have the money here. You want to go ahead and skin your kills pretty quick or it will attract predators. Much like that wolf that came up because I had killed that rabbit. And higher... I don't think that just the bone attracts predators, but one of the things they did in the recent update, week 163 update, was they provided us the ability to get XP from bone when we harvest it. So now there's a real incentive to clean up your kills, in a sense. Go around picking up some stone. We got plenty of stone. We went ahead and placed that stone dirt foundation, but we want to get some more dirt because we want to expand our base and kind of give us a nice big dirt foundation area. So let's see. The reason we're doing the dirt foundation, if you didn't catch it in the beginning, was because dirt foundations gives you bonuses to wind resistance and other features. We'll look at that here in just a second. Now we do notice that our knife is broken. We might need that, so we always want to make sure that stays repaired. And it just takes a stone to repair the stone knife. like that. So that's what we'll... Oops. Trying to get back to the shovel. It's 5. And we're just grabbing some more dirt. Good thing about dirt foundations is that resource is easy to get. Just kind of kills your stamina, but... Whoops. Looks like our inventory's full, and that's what happens when your inventory's full. It leaves a little box there. So let's go throw this meat over here on the dryer right now. We can get into making food. I also want to throw... Let's throw this... start that up. Let's throw these pumpkins on there. We'll consume this stack here just to kind of keep us topped up. And we'll pick that up now. Now that we have a couple of slots, we're gonna max out our dirt foundations. We can make 7 of them. We'll let those craft in our inventory as we're moving around. You can see something over there has spotted us, but if it was a predator, it would be charging us right now. So it's probably a rabbit or something of that nature. So we're going to expand our base, and I'm going to make a dirt path all the way across to this other side. More than likely. And then we could make a wooden bridge if we wanted to instead. But we'll just have to see what we decide. So now we've got some of those crafted in our inventory. Let's deploy them. We're going to set one here, and here, and here, and here, here, and here. And that's... We're going to have to move our water thing there. We can put a dirt foundation there, and we'll leave that open for the moment. We are going to expand our base probably over the top of this, and we might even just leave that there so that we can access our water through a hatch. I do need to move the ranching station just a little bit. So let's look at what's in it. Nothing. We'll hold X to pick it up. There we go. And we'll set the ranching station. Let's set it... We're going to be expanding on both sides probably. So we'll set it up here like right there on the hill. It's one of the few things that can be deployed outside. So we'll just set it up there for now. Let's see. We have some... Come on. I need to build him a stable. Get him out of my house pretty quick. So let's grab all of these wood floors, posts. We'll grab all the wood stuff. Yes, our backpack is full. You stay there, buddy. Alright, we're going to start kind of expanding. We've got a wood floor. We're going to deploy that here. Which direction is our wood going? This way. So let's hit R to rotate it. Okay. Now on this one, we want it to be a hatch. I think. Let me see our wood floor. Make sure which way it's going. Yeah, it's going this way. Okay. So this one we want to make a hatch. And you hold R and pick the hatch option. And we will lay it right there. It looks like we'll be able to get to our water purifier there. And let's look at our items here. And we should have that's a wood window. I don't guess we have a hatch made. It would be something like this, wood trap door. So we'll just craft that real quick. Problem is we had too many things on our item, so it landed on the ground. So let's expand this out just a little bit. All right, there's some wood. That used to be kind of our dock. Now we have room to grab that up. And there's the wood trap door. Let's see, deploy that, and it opens that way. I don't want it to open that way. I want it to open the other way. So the way we cause that to happen, I think, is if you highlight that edge, then the trapdoor will open on the back there. But if you highlight this edge, then I think the trapdoor opens that way. Yep. So we want it to open that way. Uh-oh. Heard our horse. Wonder if there's a predator nearby. No? Okay. Alright, we have some more walls and roofs. Let's pick up these windows here, first of all. We'll hold X to pick up windows, because if you don't pick up the windows and you smash the... Yeah, we're out of room. So let's see, what can we toss down for a minute? Well, we can make one of those if we had something out of our inventory. Let's come over here. Let's stick, let's add to stack. There we go. That cleared up a few slots really quick. There we go. Now, we do want to... We want to remove the wall. We just hit Y to do that, but this ceiling tile, it should stay because it's being held up by the side there. Now, we have more walls here. We don't need it to be a door, so we'll make it just a regular wall, and we need the arrow to face out. So, like that. Now, this one we do want it to be a window, a double window. And it needs to be facing that way. No, I take that back because it's going to be wider. Yeah, it's going to be all the way around that way. This one needs to be just a wall, a regular wall. There we go. Now these two, because I'm going to make it, extend it back one more as well. These two are going to be the double windows. There, and not that one. It must be this one. There we go. Double windows. Okay, let's... Oh, no, let's not request exotics transfer. So here we go. We now have that. We're going to make this just a regular wall facing out. Now we're going to have two here. We're going to make this... I guess we'll make this a double door. We're going to do the same on that front too. There we go. We'll put two doors there. And we're going to have to do the same thing here. So let's hit X. Now I'm kind of keeping an eye on my storms up there. We are supposed to get a storm fairly soon. So I don't want to completely remove any shelter. I always try to keep a little bit of shelter. Uh-oh, I got attacked by bees. I didn't hear it. But it looks like we've got bit... Oh, we got... No, it wasn't bees, it was a fish. I guess we got bit by one of those fish. Some of these fish down here can get pretty nasty. Let's see, can we make a bandage? Let's go over to our thing and craft a bandage real quick. Because we're losing health quickly. We need some... we might not have enough. We need to go get some fiber. Alright, let's go get some fiber. We can eat a little something that will give us, like right here, we'll consume that, and that gives us a health boost. And then we can come over here and try to get some fiber. Let me see if I can turn my audio up just a little bit. It's pretty low. I can't hardly hear the game. Hopefully you should though. I should have the settings set for y'all to be able to hear it just fine. Now if we had a sickle, we could pick up a lot more fiber a lot faster than what we're getting here. But fiber's pretty easy to come by. Let's craft that bandage now. And we'll craft one more just to be on the safe side. Now, if we put the band, we can either right-click and consume, or you can take, now that we've consumed that, our injury is gone. We will keep that. And we're still poisoned, but that poisoning will go away. Nah, it just dropped off. Just holding F and kind of walking around will pick up things just by holding the F key or E key if you've rebound the key to a different key. All right, let's if we take that wall out, those corner pieces will fall apart. Again, I want to make sure that I can build enough. We probably need to go harvest some trees so we make sure we can build enough. I heard. Now let's go harvest a few trees. Pick up more fiber as we go. Actually, I need to drop some of this out of my inventory. We won't have room to even get a tree. Let's consume one of those. That's a spot in our stomach, and we need one more spot in our stomach filled. I guess we'll consume a berry. Let's drop some of this stuff off in our bench. Also add to stack. Stack, add that there, the wheat. The seeds need to go in our pouch. And these will be the 2 food items, I suppose. We've already got, there's some wood. We'll drop that off. Let's go get some more wood. In the meantime, we'll come right here. In our oxygen here is depleting, so we can always just take one of our other oxygen tubes. We can come here, open up that. We'll probably need to move that, in fact, here in a minute. Take a little drink there. Let's just get on out here and get some wood. Hey, Cynical, what's going on? I want to congratulate Cynical today on reaching level 60 in Icarus. Congratulations to Cynical. Thanks for joining us, son. Oops, I realize my audio is coming from my speakers, not my headset. Give me a second. Let me get some audio from my headset. I don't want my speakers bleeding over into the game. There we go. Huh, that was odd. Don't know why I did that, but it's fixed. Glad it wasn't affecting y'all. Miss Beld, you said you found an ore deposit? Oh, wonderful. Yeah, I wanted to try, before the end of the stream today, we're going to go and look for an exotic deposit. I want to show you a cave. I don't know how much, if you've even been into a cave yet, Miss Beld, but you killed a baby horse's mom. I feel bad. Yeah, we've all done that. The baby horses, and we killed the deer with the little baby deer. It feels bad, but to be honest, you know, if you leave the baby there, and you kill the mom and you leave the baby, it can draw predators. So there is a logical in-game reason to remove the baby from the vicinity. If need be. But, you know, if you can, I usually just try to leave them. But, you know, it happens sometimes. I don't intend to kill the... Oh, there's a carrot. We'll give that to our horse. Found us a carrot. There goes a deer. I'm just collecting some wood. Also, Cynical, I want to thank you so far. Your suggestions on changing some settings in the game seem to have helped. Now, granted, the game is pretty. It doesn't look quite as good as what I'm running at home, but my home system, in a sense. Oh, there's another carrot. Gotta get the carrots for my My pony. Octavius. Also, there's a little tip. If you hit the tree down here at the base, then it'll usually go the direction that you are facing. Like that way, if you want it to. There we go. You can take the baby horse home. Yep, I've done it many times and always feel guilty. The lone babies will also wander off and find new mamas. Awesome, glad to have helped. Yeah, I had to sacrifice a little bit of quality for performance too. Yeah, it's just here. I'm using an Intel Arc A750 for those of you who are tech savvy and know what that graphics card is. At home, I'm using a Gigabyte GeForce 3070. And so I can run on epic settings at home. But here I have to tone it down a bit. Now, I have been hearing about a new graphics card came out by Intel called the B550. And from what I'm seeing, it looks like it will rival or even beat out a 3070 NVIDIA card. So I'm really interested to check that out as soon as I can put a few pennies together. They're actually not that expensive. They're the cheapest budget gaming, the best budget graphics card out there right now, from what I understand, at around 300, 250 to 300, depending on where you get it from. So just a little tip for all us gamers who definitely need a graphics card. So I will be looking into getting one of those as soon as I can afford it, because I think it would make gameplay here, I know it would make gameplay here so much better. Oh, there goes an antelope. Plenty of fiber. Always need fiber for everything, seems like. So it's always good to pick up some fiber, sticks. Running around holding the F key. Pick up sticks. Yeah, I used to play that game. Pick up sticks. You ever played that game? I don't know why I removed my door. I really need to put my door back. At least until I'm done. But I'm almost done, I think. Let's see what we need to craft. I need to go ahead and pick up the other items that I have here. So I've got walls. Let's pick up the walls just now and 2 windows. Well, I can't yet. Let's add to stack as much as possible. That leaves me with plenty of that. We already are full on all the seeds we can carry. So that's why these aren't going directly in our inventory. I need to make a storage. That's probably what I'll make right now. Let's make a crafted chest. Maybe even... No, we're just going to craft one for now. That's all we need. We'll make more later. Deploy. There we go. Let's drop seeds for now. Some of the stuff we didn't necessarily need. Also, one of the cool things you can do with... We'll take these carrots. One of the cool things you can do with the shovel that I really like. Let's first feed our horse a carrot or 2. There we go. We gave him some carrots. I'm sure he likes them. One of the things we can do, which is kind of cool, is we can come right over here with our shovel. Let's see, what does Cynical say? I'm running a pre-made Dell that I upgraded the power supply to be able to run a GPU AMD Radeon RX 580 2048p SP. Not that great, but my PC is about 10 years old, so it's not too bad given its age. Yeah, I understand. And if you ever decide you want to get into building your own PC or would like some suggestion on specs, I would be happy to assist you. I actually build custom PCs for people, and would be happy to give you an idea on a build, or even build one if you ever need one. That's kind of, what I do to make a living. Since YouTube is not paying the bills yet. Yeah. But it's cool that you're able to play this game. That just goes to show any viewers or people watching that you don't have to have a super great PC to be able to enjoy Icarus. Okay, so we got dirt. What we want to do is right click. If we right click, you can create a dirt mound. And we're going to create 3 little dirt mounds here. And if we hit 9 and open up our inventory, we can see that we have reed flower seeds. We got these a carrot seed. So let's deploy a carrot seed in one of these spots here. There. We'll put that carrot seed there. And now let's see what else we got that we might want to deploy. I'm thinking maybe you got to move it from out of your inventory to deploy it, but maybe some corn. We'll plant some corn right there. Now, to be able to complete our mission that you see there in the left to get rid of that, we need to create a contact 4 device. Let's finish our house real quick, and then we'll do that. Contact 4 device. Oh, that's the walls. We've got some more wood, stone. Okay, we should have everything we need. Let's come over here, and let's grab a wall, and deploy a wall here, and here. And we're going to put double... Didn't we do double windows over here? We did, but we were going to go out farther. That's the problem. Okay, let's see. Let's do that. We're just hitting Y. We're going to get each item back in our inventory. We want to go out 1 more, so we need to get some more dirt so we can lay another foundation out there. And we've got these items growing over here, kind of in the grass. It's hard to see. I usually like making a dirt plot. Let's see, 5. What do we get here? Dirt. Alright, let's grab some more dirt. We need a few more foundations. Yeah, no problem, Sin. Like I said, anybody who, especially people in my channel, if y'all just want like suggestions on builds, feel free to email me through my channel or whatever, or just hit me up on Discord, and I'd be happy to put together specs for a gaming rig. As long as I don't have too terribly many to do, I'd be happy to do it. It won't cost you anything, just all it'll cost you is the time to ask the question. Be happy to give answer PC questions as well. Alright, let's see. Let's drop that back in our pouch so we have 1 slot open, and let's make max out. I don't know. Let's do 5, 6 for now. Might be 1 too many, but it's okay. So, how's everybody doing today? Have you all you're playing Icarus right now, I assume some of you, maybe all of you? I know Duck was here, probably still here. Hope he's having a good day. Not really on his PC, he said, but hopefully if he's driving and listening, hopefully he's staying safe out on those roads. I know here it's very cold. It's getting down into the negative numbers tonight, I think, or was that last night? Consume that. Consume that. And we need to get rid of that. So we've got a few more foundations that we can lay down. It's starting to get late, so we need to kind of get a move on. Foundation, 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 foundation. There we go. We need some more floors. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Isn't that 4 floors? Let's make 4 floors. We'll start deploying those. We need to make sure our logs are going all the same direction. There we go. There we go. That will look better. Deploy. There we go. There we go. Now this is where our double doors go. One there. One there. Then just a wall. And gotta make 2 more floors and 3 more walls. So walls 3. Floors 2. There's a wall. This one is supposed to be that. This one needs to go away and needs to be that. Give me 1 second. My wife is calling. Alrighty, I'm back. Mrs. Tech said to tell everyone hi. She is on her way home from work. We're getting together. Let's see. All good here. Gonna hop over to V's Icarus stream in a few to watch and mod. But I will catch the rest of your stream that I've missed later for sure. Well, thank you, Cynical. You're getting together after her stream for some multiplayer Icarus too. Oh, well, that sounds fun. Perhaps I might join y'all if the offer is available. We'll see. Got a few things I need to do this evening as well, so we'll just have to see when I get back to the casa. But no worries. I appreciate you stopping in. Make sure you tell V I said hey. She has some really cool streams. Anybody who's watching or viewing, you can definitely check out 313 V Gaming, as it is a great place to watch some great survival games as well. Let's see here. Let's hit L, get us a torch, because it's awfully dark. Now, we have some of our wall here. We probably made one too many walls, to be honest, but we can always break those down if we need to and get some of the resources back. So there's floor. Let's pull this window and this window and these. Again, the roof shouldn't cave in because we've got sidewalls. If it does start to break, you'll see if the integrity is bad. You'll see it kind of start deteriorating. Cracking and deteriorating, but we should be good there. Let's put those walls up here. She said, we'd love to have you. Will do. See you later. Well, awesome. See you later, Sin. Have a good one. And thank you so much for the offer of playing multiplayer. Let me see. I'm going to have to remove the roof. We're building a little bit at night, but it looks like we got good weather. I'm going to remove the roof. Remove our walls. Now this part is the front. It can stay, but these top corner pieces won't. I thought our horse... We'll light a fire out here, get a little fire going. That'll help keep him warm, I guess. It'll be bigger, at least we'll have room for him. So now what we want to do is... Oops, I hit the wrong button. I did not want to destroy that wall. Alright, we need to make doors. Put doors in our place right quick. We should have 2 doors. Possibly 2 doors in our inventory over here. Let's see. There's 1 door. We need a total of 4. I only see 1. Let's add to stack for a minute. We'll take window, wood window. I don't know why these 2 are stacking and those are not. That's kind of weird. Maybe because they're damaged? I bet you that's what it is. They have some damage. We'll stick some windows in here real quick. There's 1, 2. Need 2 more windows. We'll take those since they're fully repaired. There we go. Deploy, deploy. Now this particular door is not the kind of door we want. We want a double door, and that means we're going to probably have to move that too. But it's okay. We are going to put 1 there. Put 1 there. That'll give us a double door. We will have to move that, but that's okay. Let's make 3 more doors. And we'll deploy this 1 here. And 1 there. 1 there, and 1 there. There we go. We got our outer structure done. Now we've got some roof pieces, don't we? Not here. I think we're okay with the wall pieces for the moment and the dirt foundations. Let's grab these roof pieces here. They can be roof or stairs. So we'll deploy those. And I'll do the same over here. Oops, I'm kind of making it. Yeah, that's not quite how I wanted to make it. I kind of like my peak of my house to be at the front. So there, 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 and there, and there, 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 and there. And now what we can do is we could go up 1 more and make a full peak. Or you can hold R and actually make like something like that if you wanted to. So I could make it flat or put 2 rows of those if I wanted to. But for this particular instance, wood roof, wood roof, wood roof. We'll just go up 2 more. Now, if it does start to crack, you know your integrity's off, and you want to quickly tear it down. If you quickly tear it down, you'll get to keep that item. But if you wait and let it destroy itself, you will lose all your resources for that item. So we need 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 7. We need 7 roof tiles. And we need 140 wood for that. So let's grab another 100 wood here. I think that will get us. Let's see. Nope. That's 133. Did we have any more wood? Well, we don't need this window. So if we destroy it, we're going to get 5 wood back. We don't need these walls. So, well, we might. We're going to need 2 of those walls for sure. Let's see here. Anything else? We're going to need those. So, do we have any wood anywhere else? Any wood in here? No. Wood in here? No. Alright, looks like we're going to have to get a little bit more wood before we can finish, but we'll make as many as we can. Just to get us some we're low on water, so we can just hit that and get us a sponge, take us a drink from our sponge. We can check on him. He needs a little food to top himself up. We'll go ahead and fill our sponge right here since we can. Filled our sponge with good purified water. good there. Did we have any more roof pieces? Yes, 2 more. So there's 1. So we've got 1 there and 1 there. Well, that's going to have to do us for now until we can get some more wood. Sorry guys. I keep fat fingering that other button. I hate that button. Let's see, we need these and these. So the first thing is we're going to have to deploy 1, 2, and we'll put 1 here for now. And then we're going to have to deploy these here. There's 1 and 2. Now for this, we'll go ahead and put 1 here and 1 here. Now for this other side, we can hold R, and as long as it's pointing in the right direction, you can kind of move it around until you get the right shape. So we've almost finished. We've got our campfire going. Let's go ahead and take a little nap here. There we go. Now it'll be daytime. I feel like predators are a little less prevalent during the day than at night. There's something over there, and there's something over there. That sees us, so that's probably a bunny rabbit. We got plenty of sticks for now. Let's get us a tree. And some more fiber. Always a good idea. Yep, there's a bunny rabbit there. Alright, let's see here. The good thing is we get experience for everything we do in the game. 330 experience just for felling that tree. And then 100 experience for each log. Let's see, what do we get? Oh, item's broken. Let's see if we can repair it. Just 1 stone to repair. These stone items are really easy to repair at the beginning. What do we get for the stump? What kind of XP do we get? 100 XP for the stump. So 330 for felling the tree. And then 100 per section that we harvest. That's a lot of XP very quickly. Allows us to... I think mining is actually probably a better way of gaining XP quickly, but trees are not bad either. And if you're able to hunt higher level animals, those are probably even better. Alright, that gives us a little bit more wood that we needed to finish our house. Let's kill our campfire. Oh, deactivate. We're burning coal and it's just wasting it. We could move this now. There we go, picked it up in our inventory. Let's place it down. Where should we put it? Over here? Yeah, because I'm probably going to put the ranching station. Let's place it right there. And we'll put the contact 4 device like right over here. We're going to pick up the ranching station, holding X to pick it up, and I'm going to place the ranching station right over here up against this wall. Notice our crops, they are growing quite nicely. There is our carrots and our corn. So with a shovel, you can go around and just craft up a bunch. I like laying dirt foundations down and then crafting on top of those, as it gives me a nice clean area, almost like a farm plot, to build. Alright, Octavius, you now have room to come over here. Stay right there. In fact, we might just have him... He's got 5 skills. We need to apply those skills. He's also hungry, but we're going to have him lie down. We'll set him to lie down. And let's see about getting him a little food. What do we have here? Anything? Should have plenty of seeds after picking up all of those. Let's see what I have in my... I've got 41, so let's put some seeds. And we have wheat here that we picked up, that we brought with us. Where to go? Right here? Let's make him some more... Let's max that out. Make 4 of them. Alright. Let's put these down here. And come over here and give him a little food. He's lying back down. 8. Right click to feed him. And we can see his... That's 90%. That's good. We'll save the other 2 right here in our chest here. Now the spoiled plant matter we can't use right now. So we'll probably just toss it, but it will be useful later with our biocomposter. Let's see, what do we're going to need to move this too, and all of this. Excuse me. So I need 1 more roof tile. Okay, and I'll need 1 more wall and 2 more. So 1 more wall and 2 more of these. There we go. All right. Deploy roof. And deploy wall. And deploy these 2 pieces here. There and there. Excellent. Now our place is finished. And I got just a little bit more than I'm going to do. I want to put a dirt walkway around my whole building. That will give me a little bit of way to walk around the building. It'll kind of cover in that little gap that we're using there. We're going to leave that open so that we can continue to get water through our trap door. So let me come over here and use our shovel and dig some more dirt. Let's see here. Start crafting those. Now you can use the shovel also to collect sand if you're near a desert biome. That sand can be used to make glass, which is pretty handy. Alright, let's look at these foundations. There's 1, 2, and 3. Let's craft some more. That's 4 more. We also have 1, I think, in here. Well, 2. Okay. Let's grab those. One. Whoops. We placed that wrong. So let's go down here and hit Y. Pick it right back up. Oh, I didn't mean to place that one either. I meant to place it here. There we go. There we go. Now, we just need a few more. Ah, there's a deer. Wonder if we can... Let's... Stealth. Should be coming out this other side. Let's pull back. Let's see if we can find him. Oh, looks like we scared it away. Oh, it went in our house. I hit him 3 times. We've lost 3 arrows. Let's see if we can catch him. That's a rabbit. Anybody seen a large deer anywhere? Hello? Large deer. Ah, there he goes. Missed. He's right over there. Got him again. There's the baby deer. Oh, maybe that's the baby deer, the mama. Okay. We don't want to do that then. Losing lots of arrows anyways. We'll just make more. Looks like we got something burning over here. What is this? Or is this one of those geysers? This is a geyser, I think. Oh, yeah. It looks like an exotic geyser. What does it say? Enzyme geyser. That's cool. Place a vapor condenser. So we've got an enzyme geyser right there that we could start gathering exotics from. That's pretty handy, not too far away. I love soybeans. Soybeans are a great food for your animals. Seem to give them a good amount of health quickly, or sustains them well. You can also make some food with the soybeans. There's a wolf. Got him. See, we have to crouch. If you're crouching, you get that stealth bonus. And that's one of the things we didn't do, unfortunately, with... Now we can hold and skin him. We also probably need to go ahead and skin this rabbit that's on our belt. We'll hit G, and you can place the item down if you hold right click, and then we can pick him back up. So let's drop him down. Select our knife, hold and skin. And then we're going to use our pickaxe to break up the bone, get some more XP that way. And let's make some bone arrows. How many can we make? 7. We'll craft those 7. We can make more, but what is this? Oh, that's the deer. I guess we did drop the deer. Yes, we did drop the deer. Oh gosh. There's a wolf somewhere. That's what happens when you leave the carcasses there. So we can actually hold and skin him real quick so we don't draw any more wolves. And there we go. Let's break up the corpses. Need to get something to eat and drink pretty quickly. There we go. Let's head back to our shack here. Or it's more of a house now. More of a base instead of a shack. All the little bunny rabbits here trying to eat our carrots. Look at them trying to eat our carrots. Alright, let's come over here and let's see what we have here. We can consume stack on that, so that gives us 1 item in our food slot. Can't use the same thing for an item in our food slot. We can use the berries. And let's throw this meat out on the food dryer. We'll toss the rotten stuff. And that's why that's not going in our inventory, because we are already full. Alright, let's come over here. Now, our horse isn't quite full yet. Oh, there was prime meat down there. Now, let's put that there. This is the soybeans. And until we can make a trough, we have to kind of hand feed him. But that puts him up to 100. He's good there. We'll get some water. Now, I do want to fix this real quick. Because we can move where our hole for our panel is. So we're going to do that. Alright, so we can place it there, which will be much easier to gather our stuff. And let's deploy our door. I think right there, maybe? Yeah, that looks good. Got us a drink there, all topped up. Now, we probably should make I don't know. We probably actually should put it the other way so that it's facing the same way as our something like this. No, it's not going to do it, is it? It might. No, it won't. I think it only hinges on that side, which is fine. If you can see the trapdoor fairly easy. Actually, that whole panel is wrong. That's what it is. Just barely noticed. Alright, let's pick this up. Let's do that. I wonder if we can make the logs go the right way, but get the hole over here. I don't know. So no, probably not. Yeah, no, if we want... Why don't we just move our... That's what we'll do. We're just going to move our water thing here. So we got a storm coming in. We're going to hold to access this, and we're going to... Well, let's get rid of some items in our inventory. Oops, I hit store all. That's not what I wanted to do. That's okay. Let's just grab the things back that we need. Everything else we kind of don't need. I need to put this out on the meat dryer. Oh! Yep, we're gonna get hit by lightning if we're not careful. Make sure we're not burning. If our house gets hit by lightning now, we're going to have to use our whacker. Our fire whacker. I better put this... Better keep an eye out for fire. I gotta pick back up that trap door. Put that trap door in before I fall in the hole. It still goes the wrong way. Let's see. There may not be any way to deploy it where it faces the right way. I don't think there is. We're taking damage. Let's see. Better get our hammer repaired and down here in our inventory again. Go ahead and repair that. It's at 640 already. 760. The storm, we got one more bad part of the storm up there in the top right. We're going to get a red section of the storm. That's 800, I think. Yeah, 890. It's good. We'll repair that. It's already at 640. Let's repair that. 760. Make sure we don't not catching on fire. Looks like the main part of the storm is gone. The worst part's over. Looks like. That worst part of the storm is over. We'll patch up the roof a little bit. That needs a little patch there and there. That right there is just a little bit damaged. Now, workshop hammers, if you can afford them, you can get some that repair things a lot faster. That bunny rabbit was trying to come in that hole. No, bunny rabbit, you can't come inside. Okay. Looks like we're good. Let's open some windows. Here we go. Open the door. Come on out here. Now we still need some more Dirt foundations. Looks like we repair that window a little bit. And that one. Let's see if these others... they're good. No repair needed. Alright, so we were going to move this before I dumped everything out of my pockets. And we're going to press X and hold. And then we're going to set this more in the center. Easier to get to. There we go. Alright. I do have to admit, it is getting cold in here. I have been having trouble with my building and their heat. My office building has been working on the heaters, but it is getting very cold up here. We'll see how much longer I can last as I freeze here. I might grab my coat. Let me grab my coat real quick, guys. Oh, it's a nice big heavy coat, but it makes it a little restricting to play in. Hopefully I'm not hitting the mic, guys. Sorry if I did. I'm gonna get me a little drink here. Drink them if you got them. Alright. Alright, sorry for the loud noises. We'll see how this works trying to play in a large coat. Alright. Alright, need more dirt for my little border. Hello, little bunny rabbit. He's cute. I think they're trying to eat my crops, though. Hey, stop trying to eat my carrots. They're trying to eat my carrots. Alright, oh, tree's on fire. Let's go get some coal. I'll show you what I was talking about. Actually, the whole forest is on fire. We could use our whacker. Try to put out the tree. But if we let it burn, we can have a tree like this, where we can get coal. Let's get some coal. But this is the reason why you want to leave a large swath of trees away from your base. Whoa, we got to get out of the way. Alright, now it's burnt, but one whack, and we get all this coal here. Oh, look at all this. Coal, 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 coal. I think that was it. I think that's it. Let's come over here. Oh, there's some more coal. And some more coal. And a stone. So if we keep chopping the stump, notice it says charcoal there, times 8. See, it doesn't do anything. We can press F though, and just gather it. It's kind of, you just see it, you can press F and gather the whole stump. So the forest is on fire, but we're going to collect plenty of charcoal. Don't get hit by the tree. We'll gather that stump. And there we go. Let's see how much we have. We've already got over 500 coal. We'll get a little more. Always good to be an opportunist. Take the opportunity to get coal when you can this easily. And if you hit the tree very quickly, you can just have all the coal drop kind of randomly around you. The forest is really on fire. At least it's not, so far it's not coming my direction. But notice the heat, and it gets hotter and hotter. Forest is on fire. Now coal will be very useful with a mortar and pestle, and that's something we need to make. You can use coal with some other items to make lots of good stuff. I think it's epoxy actually, or maybe it's not epoxy, maybe it's something else, but the fire is spreading out a little bit. If we grab this stuff around it, it won't have fuel to ignite. We can just pick it up, and as long as we don't walk into it, we won't burn. But if we pick up the stuff around it, we can kind of prevent the fire from spreading. Pick up all the fiber. Well, we just leveled up. There we go. Just keep it from spreading in our direction. You too can prevent forest fires. We'll let it burn that way. It's not coming towards our place. We do want to pick up this real quick so it doesn't set any more trees on fire in the direction of our base. And if any trees start to burn over here, we'll put them out with the fire whacker. Okay. So we have a few trees. We're not going to chop them all down, but we have a few we can chop. We're plenty of extra coal. We did level up, so we can get a few other items. One of them might be a axe. So we can mine these trees a little faster. Looks like we're over encumbered. So let's get some of this back down to our base before we get attacked by a wolf or a murder horse. Alright, we got about 30 minutes left of the stream. We've built some of our base up, built some defenses, kind of just by making the dirt floor. Other defenses we were going to build were walls and a gate. So, and that will give us kind of a pin for our horse too. So let's put... let's see, can we build a mortar and pestle? We need silica, so we can't do that just yet. Let's put this in here. Let's add the stack here. Let's grab out some basic meat, eat that. We can grab this and then deploy it. Nice. Some stone here, kind of like that. All right, so the other things we can learn in our tech tree, what we were going to learn are our fortifications. So that would be tier... Was that tier 1? No, tier 2. Don't see it. Where is it? Okay, I must be just going too fast and missing it. Unless it was tier 1. No, there it is. So we're going to learn the wall and this. When we have one more point, we'll save or maybe apply it to an axe or a water trough or food trough. Number of things we need. A cupboard would be nice. A beehive we could kind of get started. Collecting bees. We need to... This stream is more about making fortifications, so we're going to do that. We need a crafting bench for that. Iron ingots and wood. So, here we go. So we need to make rope. Let's see. We can make 100 rope. I don't think we need that much. So let's just make 50 for now. Ah, don't have room. Let's grab up this stone and then hit craft. Hold on. We are... Clear queue. We don't have enough room in here. So let's grab that wood. Now let's make 50. That should make. We're going to take this stone. Jacket keeps pushing my keyboard in. And we're going to make a pile of wood and a max pile of stone. And we can deploy that out here. There's a deer. Put some wood here. Put some stone stacks here. Stack 2 on each other, on top of each other. There we go. There we go. Now even these would prevent some of the animals from being able to come in if we stack 2 of those high. It's kind of expensive, you know, 100 stone each, but it would be a way to do that. Alright, we got 45 rope. I think we ran out of... No? I don't know. Oh, 50. Okay. Now we also need 6 iron ingots, and then we're going to need a lot of iron nails. So we'll need to get that wood back pretty quick. Let's take all of this out of here. Move it up against the wall. Deploy. Craft. Stick it right there. And stick those couple of items. Now there's an iron ingot. We can take everything out of here and move this kind of up against the wall. Now that we have a bit more room. There we go. Let's stick all these back in there. Now we need the iron right now. We're going to need to make 1 gate. And then afterwards, we're going to need to make a bunch of nails. So let's craft 50 of them. 50 iron nails. While that's crafting, let's see what we're going to need. Because we need 18 per wall. So 50 might not be quite enough. We have 46 rope, so we got plenty of rope. Let's grab these nails and let's make another. We don't want to use up all of our iron, so let's wait there and see how much we need. So now we have nails. 55. What do we need? We're missing wood. Yep. I have to go get that stack of wood real quick. Alright. Just hold F to pick it back up. And there we go. And we need 50 per, so we can make 2 walls. Let's grab this. And the 2 walls. So this is a good start to building some sort of fortification. I'm going to make this. I'm going to come out to about here for our gate for now. So here's our gate. I don't know why it kind of off-centers it. It's kind of hard to see where you're placing it. But for the meantime, let's put it right there. So there's our gate. It opens like that. And we've got 2 walls. Now the best way to place walls that I've found is to kind of get where you want to be, hit deploy. Now as you move, as you kind of turn, you get it locked in place, and as you turn, you can kind of adjust the angle. So we're going to put the angle there, and we're going to put this one right there, and then we're going to adjust the angle kind of like so. Now that will give us, we're going to use the water as a natural edge or part of our wall, and we'll bring our gate fortifications this way. Now what this is going to look like, I'll give you a little idea of what this is going to look like by hitting our camera mode, and now we'll take off and we'll look and see what our place looks like. There's a murder horse right up there, and there's some silica actually right there beside him. We need some silica, so it's kind of a neat way to also kind of see where your resources are. You can't go everywhere. You know, you have a limit to how far you can go. But this is what our base is starting to look like with our wall fortification. Let's get a little speed. And we'll just kind of make a little half moon of our gate. And kind of use the water as a natural barrier. And that is what we have so far. Now we're going to run out of iron pretty quick, I can tell. We're going to have to go look for some more iron. And we have about 15 minutes left of the stream, so why don't we get out of photo mode. We'll gather some wood, some food. We have a couple carrots here that we picked up. Why don't we put those in our inventory and go and feed our horse some carrots. Hey buddy, what's going on, Octavius? Here's some carrots, buddy. Yeah, just kind of chill out. We'll make you a bed here in a little bit. I don't think we can make his bed yet. We have it learned, but let me see if I can make him a bed. We can make animal seed. We need fur and fiber. I may make him a bed before we leave. It's easy to get kind of in squirrel mode around here in this game. There's so much to do that you can kind of get sidetracked. We're going to craft Octavius a bed here. There we go. Let's lay him a bed down in here for now till we get the rest of our wall built. Octavius, do we want you to be in that corner or this corner? I think this corner. Let's get on him and move him real quick so we can lay this bed. And he's set to lay down wherever I put him, so there we go. We'll put him a little bed here. We'll run him over here and let him lay down in his bed area. There we go. Good, Octavius. Now our water is running low. We'll come right here and take us a drink. Oh, we didn't put our charcoal in there. Well, let's take a drink from our sponge for the moment, and let's get that charcoal and put in here. We'll grab 500 and always keep it loaded with about 500 if possible. Now that that's in there, it's going to start filling it back up, and we can see that it's starting to fill. The top right hand corner of that bar shows you how many liters we have. Let's close that up. We don't want Octavius falling in there. And then we'll go ahead and put our air here and grab a fresh one. So we've got, well, we should go ahead and fill up our sponge too. There's our sponge fill container. Oh, we just took a drink. Let's fill the container there. There we go. So we have our sponge filled. We have our air filled. It is about to get dark. Anything after 1800 you can sleep as long as you've got a campfire. So let's start our campfire. Let's lay down and get daylight going. Now it is 7 a.m. We'll close our back doors here for now. We'll close everything up and get ready to go. Now I do want to make, I don't know if I have enough to make, oh wait, we made an iron pickaxe already. That's right. And it looks to be okay. Now we don't need our shovel. We can put that in there for now. We don't need our fishing rod. Just any little weight we can get rid of. We'll keep everything else. We need a stone to repair that. We'll pick one up on the way. Now, there are some caves nearby. There's actually one, if I'm not mistaken, there's a cave right here. I think it's right here. Right there on the map, I believe. So we're going to go investigate it. Look for some silica. Avoid some murder horses. Oops. Shut our door. Now, we could take Octavius with us, and he will actually carry more ores, so I think we'll do that. Come on, Octavius, you're fed and watered. Now, he has like 5 skills that we haven't trained. 6 skills now. So let's grab those. Increased weight capacity, increased health regeneration is always good. Maximum stamina is great. Also, I like to get increased inventory slots for my mount if I can. Reduce water consumption. Increase slow resistance. Let's increase his maximum endurance. And increase food effect durations and cold resistance. What else? I think that's it. There we go. So he's got... Now, we are going to change him to follow as his ability. And he does have coal in his pockets already. So let's take this coal out. We have a lot of things in our pockets as well. So let's add to stack if we can. Now let's come here and see what we can offload. Seeds we can put, and wheat we can put in the ranching station. This we'll keep on our person. This we can put in here. The oxite. Put this in. Oh, fat fingered that. Let's turn off our campfire. Don't want to waste our coal anymore. Let's put this, this, and this in the ranching station. We'll sort. And we'll drop our fishing pole and our shovel and our storage. How do I deal with bees? Oh, okay, good question, misspelled. Sorry if I've missed your, if you asked that quite a while ago. The best way to, you can't shoot bees with anything like an arrow or throwing knives at them. It has to be a regular melee weapon. You can only use a melee. You can use a knife and stab bees like that. Also use, that's probably your best bet, is just use your knife, and when they get close, stab them. Or if you have like a spear, you can hit them from a little bit farther away. We might run into some bees here in a minute, and I can show you. We're going to head towards a cave that's close by. We marked it on the map. Let's see, I think it's over here. Maybe. Let's see. Is it over here? Yes. No. That is not a cave. There's some silica. We need that to make our mortar and pestle. So let's just grab some of that real quick. I jumped into a lake and I ran for my life. That's one way. But the bees are tenacious. Like, they'll even try to... They'll stay around until you come out of the lake. So, best way is just to... It doesn't take much to take them out to disperse the bees. It's very, very easy to disperse them as long as you use a melee weapon. I don't think that... Excuse me. Our cave may be up here. There's some deer. Oh, the cave might be right over here, actually. Let's see. Yep, I think so. No? I think maybe? There is a cave right here, I promise you. Unless it's in this other row. It might be this other row of... other cliff row here. This is it right here. Okay, so if you come across a wall like this, kind of flat, it's likely that that is a cave. We're going to get off our horse, and if you... Yep, see how it turns into the pickaxe symbol? So we can actually pickaxe that through, and... But what I'd like to do is pick up a few stones and make a simple stone axe, pickaxe, so that I'm not wasting my iron one. So let's grab some sticks and fiber. And make a simple stone one that we can use instead of wasting our iron one breaking through this wall. There we are. Use this stone one. Let's turn back to first person view. It's a little easier to highlight things. We might run into some bees in this cave in this belt, so we'll see. I'll show you how to deal with the beehives in the caves. So this is where we're at on the map, if anybody's interested, and we're right here. And there is a cave right there in J14. I try to make the cave big enough for my horse to fit, as well as me, because I've got him set to follow, and he will come in the cave with me. And that way he's not out here getting attacked by a bear or something while I'm inside the cave. And he also will make a good pack mule for more ore. The other thing we need also is we need a torch. So we need to craft up a torch while we're at it as well, so that we'll have one when we get in here. We're going to use our bow and arrows to kill the cave worms. Now he keeps whinnying. Make sure that he's not being attacked. Let's see how it takes a little bit to get through this stone wall to get to the cave. Especially if you're making it large enough for your companion to come through. Okay. We're getting a little weighed down by all this stone. We can come into the crafting tree. We don't have 100 yet. Once you get 100 stone, you can just craft up a stone pile and place it outside the cave, and that'll help mark the cave too. If you don't have the cairn marker to, or any other marker to place out front the cave. There we go. We're starting to break through here. Just widening the hole. Now the cave will stay open for a period of time, but then when your cave respawns, when the ore respawns in your cave, sometimes the wall will respawn as well. Hello, buddy. There's a stone pile. We'll just craft one of those. And we'll deploy it right out here. Now let's get back to breaking open this wall. Hopefully we find some goodies in here, in this cave. Okay, we can go in. Let's turn on our torch, get out our bow, make sure that we have plenty of arrows. We're using the bone arrows. So I see some coal there already. Let's go slow. Well, sounds like our horse is behind us, so good. Wait till we see a cave worm sprout. Now you can also run in really aggressively and use your knife to attack the cave worms. Looks like we have a deep ore deposit of salt, some aluminum, some gold, and some iron there. And this is a deep sulfur. There's the bees, misspelled. I'll show you how to deal with them. I like shooting the nests or using a knife. I haven't seen any cave worms yet, so I'm expecting them to jump out any time. And I'll have to use my bow for them. There's the bee's nest. So you can run over here, run up here to the bee's nest. Oh, we've already gotten stung once. Use your, if your knife doesn't break in the middle of you trying to do it, you might not die. So let's get our knife out, slash the beehive. Now once the beehive is gone, then you can slash at them. See, 47 damage we did. And there's some more bees coming. Now we've gotten a little injured, but you just keep slashing on them when they come close. Like that, 45 damage. Now they're dispersed. Just like that, we disperse the bees. You can come up here to the beehive, hit F, and collect the bees and the honey. That's always nice. We are low on life because we took some damage and we forgot to get food before we left, so that's not smart. But that's okay, we'll be okay for a little bit. Let's wander around here, make sure there's no more bees. There might be. I didn't see any cave worms though. Very interesting. Aha! Look what we found. Yay! We found exotics in this cave. Let's switch to our iron mining axe. That way we get as many exotics as possible. And we'll collect those first. Exotics are a great thing to get, and I'll show you what you can do with them. I like to gather up a bunch and save a bunch at one, and then send them up at one time. But for video purposes, okay, we got a total of 29 exotics out of that node. Now, gold is something you'll need later. We don't need a lot of it right now. What we do need is iron and copper. And honestly, you need to gather every copper node you see from the beginning of the game, because you will need so much copper later, especially in tier 4, that, you know, get the things that you need, you know, right immediately, like iron, and then always get copper. If you can clear out all the nodes of copper, the better. Now, soon we're going to need quite a bit of titanium and other things, but for right now, copper and iron are your friends, and copper will forever be something you need. Hopefully that helped you, Misspelled, see how to take care of the bees. We'll get some more coal because we'll use that as fuel all the way up until we get an electric furnace in tier 4. So coal is something you'll need, and you'll also need it for crafting things. So we're gonna drop off our exotics and some of this ore, the coal, and you can also hit type and weight and then sort by weight and see what's causing you the most weight. So the silica ore is in this stone. Now I'm gonna repair my knife again, repair that. Anything that needs stone I'll repair real quick. Yes, thank you. Oh, no problem. So now our horse is carrying a lot of our weight, and you can see that his weight is perfectly okay. He just doesn't have enough slots. He has got another skill already, and he's getting skill experience points because he's near us, and we are gaining experience points. So we're going to look around the cave a little bit, see what else we can find. More gold. Sometimes you'll find iron up in those little pockets. Here's another iron node. Now, you notice some of our debuffs that we have, unfortunately, we have gotten cave sickness. It's like pneumonia. It's something you get when you stay in a cave too long. And you can remove it with antibiotics, but until it's removed, either it runs out, the 8-minute timer runs out, or you take medicine to remove it. We have almost no stamina. Our stamina is hindered considerably from cave sickness. So we're probably gonna come out of here, because if we stay longer and we get it again, it'll just increase the buff timer, the debuff timer on it. We're gonna get some more copper. Stamina, it definitely makes mining harder. And we do want to try to keep getting it until we get the node popped. We got 252 experience just now from popping that node. Here's some more iron. We'll try to get as much as we can. Hopefully we don't get the debuff again before we leave and head back. Like I said, you can also, for experience point purposes, get the aluminum and the other things. But it is nice to see that we have a salt and a sulfur node in this cave. That will change over time, possibly. But it's nice to know that those two nodes can spawn in this one. There's iron there. There's iron there. This is titanium. It's nice XP, but it's not something we need right now. And there's coal. So we'll get one more node of iron, I think. Let's see what our weight is getting pretty high. At least one more node. Also, notice our XP going up so fast. Definitely a good way to level in the beginning. Let's make sure Octavius has all he can carry. Let's shift and control and then click. Puts all the iron he can hold on there. And we are going to take a drink. We don't have any food, so we're going to have to go back, unfortunately. Now, you can consume the honeycomb, but we can also use that to make... Looks like we got a storm. High winds, so let's head back to our house. Let's run. Pink. That pink indicator is our pod, and that does help us kind of orient on where we need to go. Well, no, it's not our pod either. I don't know what that pink is. The green is our pod. The pink is probably a drop ship or something. All right. Well, we need to take Octavius over here near his bed and set him to lay down again. There we go. Let's close our windows from the wind. And remember, this foundation actually gives us a bonus. This dirt foundation gives us a bonus to the wind. So we should actually not get as much damage from this windstorm. Plus, it's a pretty mild one. The different symbols up in the top right-hand corner, green to yellow to orange to red, indicate the level of the storm. Now, let's see here. There's some copper. That will start, once we get some coal in there, that will start up. There's 48 coal. And we did grab another, whoops, sorry, Octavius. Gotta press and hold F to get the stuff out of his inventory. We'll take all. And we'll place the coal in there. The iron, the copper. I mean, your exotics don't do anything when you put them in there, so you could use that as a place to store your exotics if you needed to. Also, we could put them in any one of these benches if we don't have enough in crates. We have enough to make our mortar and pestle now, so we're going to craft that. And we're going to deploy it, and I like to just stick it right here on the crafting bench. You can put it here, you can even stick it right here on this little knob of wood. It's kind of cool to put there. Now, our bench is kind of covering our door. So actually, let me pick up my bench first. Now, when I do this, everything's going to fall out into this little overflow bag. But that's okay. We'll move our bench. Where do I want to put it? I guess we'll put it on this side of the door. We'll move our bench there, and we'll place... I may have set that too far over to put the mortar and pestle there. Nope, it'll fit. Right about there. So you just stick it right there. It kind of has a nice little spot to sit. And we'll take all for now. And we'll place all the meat. We actually need to take a little bite of that meat. The silica, the stone. The rotten food. This we need to just kind of dump. That, the bees. And we'll stick our stuff in there. And the wood beams, which we need to put the wood beams on our house, honestly. It'll give a little bit more structure to our house. Integrity. Make it a little stronger. And if we put at least 4 corners, let's just stick those in there now. Not gonna hurt. We can deploy them from the inside. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you can use beams and logs to build higher. It helps to improve the integrity of your building. Now let's pick up the rest of this stuff. Let's run over here and add stacks. The bone. What else? Wood, sulfur, charcoal. Actually, the charcoal we're going to put in probably the bone we'll put here. Because at some point you can grind bone if you take the skill. Let's look at it real quick in the tech tree. So, let's see, is it tier 1? Might even be tier 3, let's see. No, right there, crushed bone. So we could take it now with our mortar and pestle. We have 1 point available, and that crushed bone will allow us to get the crushed bone powder. And with the crushed bone powder, you can make epoxy. But we're going to need epoxy probably even before we need this. Also, honeycomb products. We can start making honey and wax. So I think that's probably what we're going to... we haven't made a beehive yet, so I don't know what we're going to use our last point for. We've almost leveled up again, so we'll have 3 or 4 more points in a minute. Let's see here. So we've got us some exotics. Let me show you what you can do with exotics. Let me try to get the rest of this stuff picked up here, and then I'll grab the exotics and I'll show you what you do with the exotics. Let's put the leather. Let's put a pile of dirt there. Put all the leather. Charcoal is fine. Let's just put a lot of these items out of here that we can. Let's grab our exotics. There we go. Let's sort. There we go. Now, this is what you do with exotics. Now, normally, like I said, some of us get together in multiplayer and we will stockpile our exotics for like a week. And then we'll get together in multiplayer and share the exotics with each other. Whoever is on your map, whoever is on your multiplayer map at the time that you send exotics up, you will get those exotics. So it doesn't matter. They don't have to actually be here. They could be anywhere on the map. But as long as they're on the map, they will get the exotics. So it's just something to remember. Also, might be something that at some point might let a select few people that watch the stream, if they want to hop in as I'm sending exotics up, we might do that as well at a later time. This particular time, I'm just going to show you what to do with your exotics. So you come over here to your orbital exchange interface and you click request. And it says there's already an exotic transport pod in the world. Would you like to return it and request another? Any exotics contained within the existing pod will be delivered. So we're going to hit yes. That was that pink item right there that you see on the navigation bar. So now we just had a pod land over here. You will see it kind of blinking green there. There we are. So you want to get your exotics in there quickly in case you get attacked. Now you can see that quite a bit of exotics can fit here. So you could leave the pod here. It won't get damaged by the animals or anything. You could leave it here and just keep loading exotics until it's full. And when it's full, you can hit deliver to station. Or if you need the exotics, you can send it up right now. We're going for science purposes. We're going to go ahead and send it up now. So we're going to send it up now so that you can see how it works. But yes, anybody that's actually in the map as of right now would get 29 exotics if they were in. I think my game's set up for private mode right now, my multiplayer, but later on I'll set it up for public, and anybody that is Steam friends with me would be able to hop in the map right now and gain the exotics. But we will do that. I'll start stockpiling it probably even here on my Let's Play character, and then we'll be able to share some of those exotics. But for this time, we're just going to send it up. So this is what happens. You have your here in the delivery pod, and you hit deliver to station. Now you got to get away from the pod quickly, as you will take damage if you're nearby. And in the left hand corner there, you see it said reward 29 exotics. So as soon as you hit deliver, you see that little indicator on the left hand side of the screen. It says 29 exotics. But there it goes. It's in the station, and you now have 29 more exotics. Now your exotics are shared between all of your characters. Notice the wind knocked those trees down over there. So your exotics are shared between all of your characters. And if you want to see how many exotics you have, hi Pronghorn. I mean, they're just daring me to shoot them, aren't they? You can come here to your orbital interface board and hit request equipment. When you request equipment, you can see some of the things you have, such as I have a pet dog. I have a pet dog named Jazzy that I could bring down and have him here with us in this place. Also have some stuff I've purchased using exotics from my other character, and these are items that I currently own. If you want to repair them, you can right click on them. When you're up at the station, you can right click on them and repair them. Or if I wanted to grab something and bring it down here, such as this knife, I could just drag it over here, put it in the cargo, and it'll bring it down. Looks like we got a storm. But if you go to workshop, then you can see how many exotics you have and how much Ren you have. You can sell exotics for Ren at a rate of 1 exotic per 5 Ren. So that's good to know as well. You added a window at the front and I can shoot them through the window. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Also, if you are having an issue with wolves, animals, and such constantly attacking your base or your door, there are a couple of things in the tech tree that you can get that could help. One of them, there's some animal deterrents. Let me see if I can find one here. There's a snare if you want to catch wolves and make them pets. And there's a hitching post that we could use for our mount, to hitch our mount up outside. I'm looking for an animal deterrent. I don't know if there's any in the tier 2 items. I'm pretty sure there's one in tier 3. One of the things you can do is come down to the search bar and type animal, and anything with that word in it will be highlighted. I'm not sure why biofuel radar is. And then you can scroll through them quicker to find things like animal deterrent, if that's what it's called. I'm not sure why the radar is being highlighted. Maybe I should just put deterrent. DET. My caps lock is on, so I don't think that's affecting it, but DET. They're advanced creature deterrent. Okay. So advanced creature deterrent in tier 2. I know there's one in tier 2 or tier 1. Simple creature deterrent here in tier 2. So the simple creature deterrent creates a zone of protection, and you reduce the likelihood of creatures within its small radius. Requires spoiled meat to function. So you can put spoiled meat in this thing and put it out near your door, and it will help deter them. But yes, you can tame the wolves, misspelled. In the tier 2, even in the simple tier 2, right here in tier 2, you create a snare and you're going to have to create bait. That bait is all that's created in your ranching station. Right there. There's a deer. Hello, deer. So you'd craft it here in your ranching station, and you'd also craft the bait there, and there you go. You'd have be able to take a little while for the wolf to come get in the snare, But you could also aggro a wolf, make him chase you, and have him chase you directly into the snare. And once it's in the snare, you're going to have to drop carcasses nearby and give it some time, and you'll have a tame wolf. In my other character, in the desert, I have a tamed, what's it called? A boar? A giant wild pig with tusks. I have him tame, and he patrols my base. Helps protect me. And but you do have to keep them fed and watered. And so, you know, the more you have, the more you gotta take care of them. So, no big deal there. We're gonna change out our oxygen canister. We're gonna come over here and grab us a drink of water. There we are. And we're gonna fill up our sponge here. There we go. And get us a little bite to eat so we're full health. And that way, in our next episode, we won't forget all those things. So that is going to be the end of our episode today. We've gone, about almost 2.5 hours today. But we've had some fun rebuilding our house here. We've still got a little bit of earth to put down here on the side. We've gone and got our first exotics and got them up to the station. 29 exotics. And we've seen how to do that. We've gained ore. We have some more iron ore that I have here that I need to go ahead and stick in here. And so now that iron ore is there, and we'll be making smelting iron. And yeah, the only other thing is I'm going to go ahead and put this spoiled meat out here in here, because it will make charcoal if you're in need of some charcoal. So there we go. Just like that. Now the spoiled vegetables does not do that, but next time we're going to continue building our wall and maybe helping to defend ourselves a little bit more, and we will finish up just a little bit of soil there, and we will start possibly make our contact for device and maybe do our first mission in our next episode. I'd like to do our first mission because I want to show you how you can get some really cool workshop items just by starting a mission. And you don't even have to really complete it. All you have to do is go to that area where the mission is and pick up the items. If you can make it that far, then you can get some really cool workshop items to help you progress. Also, if you hadn't noticed, on our right hand side it's showing our chest armor, or chest. We have this bone chest armor, and if we right click on it to repair, we see we need 1 bone. So let's just come over here to our crafting station. Let's grab, we had some bone somewhere. Maybe it's in here. Nope. Maybe we don't have any bone. I guess we don't. So we'll have to get some bone and fix up our armor in our next episode. Thank you all. Hope you have a wonderful day. And as we always say here on this channel, until next time. Oh, and by the way, thanks Misspelled and Cynical and Duck for joining us today. I really appreciate it. And thank you for all. If you haven't liked and subscribed, please do so, as it'll help to produce more content. Have a wonderful day and stay safe.